Hi, I'm Daniel Berkman, and I play an instrument from West Africa called the kora.
Hi, I'm Artemis from the band Artemis, San Francisco.
Hi, my name is DJ Markitos. I'm from Slovakia.
Hi, I'm Jan Hanford, also known as Human Response.
I'm Mike, aka Mijo from Offenbach, Germany.
The name Magnatune has crossed paths with me several times, to the point where, maybe it's time to check them out.
My experience has been that Magnatune has been another great tool in my arsenal of tools to promote and support myself independently as an artist.
My music before Magnatune, I believe, was getting less distribution than it is now. Even though they had printed CDs, they weren't actually in the store, nobody could buy them.
On the other online sites, people buy stuff and you don't really know who they are, and you have no way to get in touch with them. And with Magnatune, they've already raised their hands to say, yes, please get a hold of me if they want to.
I am a musician, yeah, but not that good at promotional skills.
I'm not a very good promoter myself.
Mostly word of mouth, and being part of projects rather than having my own. Again, I'm not very good at self-promotion, but I play with a lot of different people.
I did try to sign up with a major label. I did approach a few sort of indie labels, and the actual first phone call that I got in response to the music I sent was that they wanted my music to be different. You can't be telling the musician to redo their music because it should sound like somebody else. That's just crazy.
I have a lot of friends who are artists who have been with major labels or have explored that, and almost all of their stories are negative ones.
The nature of the music industry, it's fairly daunting, and Magnatune has given me an opportunity for me to shine internationally.
I didn't exactly get screwed by the record industry, but I was fondled in an unpleasant way.
The music industry is like any other sort of empire, it's bound to fall.
We get emails from all over the place: Australia, Norway, Germany, a lot in the UK.
Few emails. They like the music.
Yeah, I've gotten 2 or 3 that have been, I've gotten some that are like, hey, I bought your CD, that's great, thanks. But I've gotten a couple that have been really, really nice where people have written paragraphs.
Almost immediately. And I think it's because they could listen first, and they were all excited about the album even before they bought it. And that's exciting when you know that people are listening.
And of course they said, Daniel, you gotta check this out. They brought me in and showed me, hey, look what they're saying about you. Wow, people are writing about me on the internet. I know I'm so old school, but this is, maybe it's time for me to get wireless.
The good thing about Magnatune also is that once you're established on the site, for example, for my next CD, I probably actually won't make CDs.
All CD will die, and everything will be downloaded on the internet.
You either end up losing money, or you just sort of, if you're Schedule C, you can write it off, but at the same time, then you have all these boxes of CDs in your house, and you're like, and it's just sort of a tangible reminder of the fact that you haven't sold them all. And it's great because it means you can do more music and screw around less with CD manufacturing.
Magnatune has been one of the big factors in making that transition from having to work a day job and try to promote my music to being able to make a living promoting my music and making my music.
It's a platform for seeing how far this will go and how far I can take my music. Magnatune in a lot of ways has given me a new hope in terms of getting my music out there to the world.
I feel much less pressure. I don't feel like the record label is scrutinizing the music I'm making and making it conform to their idea of what they want to sell. Magnatune is interested in the music that I'm doing and will sell the music that I do, as long as it's my consistent quality level.
I was amazed to find so many excellent artists.
Yeah, I've listened to some of it. I haven't listened to all of it. There's a lot of it there. And I was especially amazed by just the breadth of music, the I mean, there are musicians from, from Germany and from other, just all different parts of the world, not just the Bay Area. So when I was exploring that, I was finding, wow, this is an international endeavor. This is huge.
There's one podcast called Dave's Lounge, which is really popular and has been promoting our music, and we've seen a lot of CD sales from people who've listened through that podcast. They always say that this is why they bought the CD.
Whereas with Magnatune, it's all great. It's like, okay, fine. I have, whatever money I get, whether people spend $5 or $12, it's profit.
I know a lot of great musicians in the Bay Area and beyond, and I think they would really benefit from Magnatune and what Magnatune has to offer, because there's great music out there that's not being heard.